Hey guys, welcome on into the Sunday Slice. This is going to be just a casual video. I'm going to be folding some laundry while I chat with you guys, just kind of catching you up on things that are going on behind the scenes. So I know I get to do a lot of focused content on this channel, and every now and then I get to a weekend vlog, but I don't do weekly vlogs just because I think it'd be really repetitive with going to work, coming home, walking Gus, cooking dinner and doing all of those standard daily things that happen during our weekday. So let's go ahead and chat. We were going to chat about something else first, but since Gus is in the room, I guess we will start chatting about him. So, Mr. Gus, if you've never met him before, there he is on the corner of the camera. He is our golden retriever puppy. He is, I guess, growing out of that puppy phase, and he is, let's see, you are 1 and some change. I can't remember the exact change, but he is 1 year old. Hang on. Come on, buddy. I need folding space. He is 1 year old, and he has been doing pretty well in regards to obedience lately. He graduated from obedience school, thank you, in January, so we were very excited about that. But we have been having some challenges with him in regards to anxiety, which has been kind of sad and also stressful. So back in January, I had to go on a trip for work. So I was gone for a week, and on the day we left, John drove me to the airport, and when he got home, he texted me and he said that Gus had had an accident inside of the house, which he has not done since he was being house trained. And he's got a toy, and I'm wondering if he's gonna squeak it. We'll find out, I guess. But he hasn't had accidents like that. And then later that day when I landed for the trip, John texted again and said that Gus got sick outside. So that was very unusual of him to do. So he was fine the rest of the week, thankfully. I was a little worried about how he was going to handle that since day one wasn't so good. But then he was fine. But John had to go on a trip a couple weekends ago in February because he coaches wrestling, and it was their state tournament, so he had to travel for that with his team. So it was just Gus and I, and the first night we had a pretty strong windstorm, and that was kind of making the house creak and make all kinds of noises more than usual. So I was asleep, and at 11:30 at night, Gus woke up, was barking like crazy. He had his hairs raised, so he was really upset about something, and he was barking at our master bedroom doors, which was very alarming to me in that situation because I thought someone, was inside the house or something like that. But after we both calmed down for a little bit, I figured out that it was the doors creaking because it happened again and he barked again. So that was not a restful evening. And then the remainder of that weekend, Gus kept waking up in the middle of his sleep, and he was making sounds. And if you are a dog owner, you know what kind of sounds I'm talking about. He was lurching, and so we would make a beeline down the stairs and make it outside because he was getting sick. So I felt really bad for him, so I emailed the vet, and this past Thursday, we were finally able to get in to see the vet, and he hasn't been getting sick since John came home, so it's not like we've been neglecting him for that long. He's been doing fine. So at the vet, they took some blood, and we just got the results back yesterday, and his white blood cell count is elevated. So his yearly checkup in November actually showed that his count was elevated then, and we were hoping it would go down, but it hasn't. So we're a little worried about that, so they're sending it off to the pathologist for them to look at and see, is there something going on? Is this just, what his count normally is? I'm not really sure what they're going to figure out, but we are anxious to get those results back soon and figure out if that has anything to do with these behavior changes he's been having. So we are working through all of that, and then we also have an appointment in July for an animal behaviorist to help him out with some of the anxiety and behaviors he's been having towards other dogs lately. So that person comes highly recommended, which also means their schedule is booked up months and months in advance, just like human doctors or human specialists. That is the case there too. So we will get him all fixed up, hopefully. So it's just been time with Gus. So that's what's going on with him as he's sitting here in the corner. And last weekend, I posted a video about the purchase of our Peloton. So if you want to see that, I will link it up above. And throughout that video, I talk a bit about the purchase process and some of the numbers and how things went. But towards the end, if you'd like to fast forward to that section, I talk about, kind of my relationship with exercise, some of my goals, short-term and long-term, and how things are going in that department. So I worked out almost every day in February, which was very exciting. I was super proud of that. So I'm trying to continue that mindset into March. Not necessarily obsessed with working out every day, but just, continuing to meet that goal of having exercise be a part of daily life. And if I need a day of rest, or if I'm really sore, or there's just too much going on, I will take that day of rest and I'm not going to feel bad about it. But in March, in combination with continuing to work towards the exercise goal, I'm adding in a focus on nutrition. And this past week, I was excited because I discovered a new breakfast, which is not new to anybody else in the world probably, but I like overnight oats now. And so my friend Allie, who shares an office with me at work, I was talking to her about what kind of breakfasts she brings that, she really enjoys, that are healthy, and keep her feeling nice and full until lunchtime. And she suggested overnight oats. And I had said that I had tried it before. I'd done like baked oats, stovetop, and it just was always mushy and I didn't like it. She's like, well, have you tried them cold? And I was like, no, so I haven't. So I tried it her way with vanilla almond milk, which I know isn't the healthiest of milk options, but I really don't put a lot in there, and I try to find the lowest sugar amounts at the store with the almond milk. So, just keeping it real with that one. But I add the vanilla almond milk, vanilla extract, cinnamon, gala apples chopped up just a little bit, and then some chopped walnuts. And it has been delicious. And like I said, I eat it cold in the morning. I add in the apples and walnuts right before I leave for work, just because I want them to be nice and crisp and crunchy. But I'm sure that you could add them in overnight if you'd like to. So that's been really yummy. And then this week I'm going to focus on finding some energizing snacks or well-balanced snacks. So on TikTok, I follow a nutritionist, and I will put her information down below. She makes these really delicious looking snack boxes that are very well balanced, and they just have things like cheese, Baby Bell cheese, what else? Veggies, fruit, whole wheat pita, wheat crackers, hummus, sometimes yogurt dips, and actually I've never tried hummus before, so we're gonna try that out this week. But I ordered the containers that she uses, and we're gonna see how that goes this week. So I'm kind of just changing my focus this month. So I'm doing snacks, breakfast, dinners, just seeing what more I can add into my diet in regards to healthy and filling foods rather than taking stuff away, which I think will be a good approach for me. So that's been really exciting, and it's fun to have fun with your food. But another fun thing that I haven't talked about on Instagram or here on YouTube is that next month, John and I are going on a Disney cruise for the first time. This is actually our first cruise as adults, and it will be for our 5th anniversary. So we're excited to celebrate that on board the Disney Dream. So we are going to the Bahamas, so we'll stop in Nassau and at Disney's private island, Castaway Cay. So we're very, very excited for that. I actually have been on a Disney cruise before. back in 1999 when they first started sailing. So I went with my family. I think it was a couple of times. I'm pretty sure it was 99 or somewhere around that time frame. But we had a lot of fun, but obviously things have changed. The ships have gotten a lot bigger, and there is so much more to do. So we are looking forward to that adventure and trying out all of the adult experiences that they have on board. Obviously we realize that there are going to be kids on board with us, and we really don't mind at all, because there are just so many cool adult things that we can do. So a couple of things that we have booked already are a couple of reservations at Paolo, which is an adult dining restaurant, and we have a brunch scheduled there, which I hear is really delicious, and we have a dinner scheduled there as well. Now, one other thing that we currently have on our itinerary is a dinner at Remy, and if you're unfamiliar with Disney Cruises, Remy, I believe, is one of the fanciest, if not the fanciest, restaurants, definitely fine dining. And if you watch any YouTube videos about it, everybody raves about the experience and the service, that it is just over the top, phenomenal, and people just really love it. Like, it's a really special thing, perfect for an anniversary. So we have that booked, but I'm a little nervous because John and I have maybe a little more narrow-minded palate than what is being offered on the menu, so we can see the menu in advance. So I'm wondering, if you've been on a Disney cruise before and you've been to Remy, can you let me know in the comment section down below if you think that we would enjoy it or we should just stick with Paolo? Because what I would hate to happen is us go and leave hungry because we didn't enjoy the food, which would be a waste of a good amount of money, a waste of the food, and then I would hate to insult the chef or the kitchen by sending all of these beautiful dishes back just because, you know, we don't eat seafood or something like that, which we don't. Neither of us prefer it. So let me know in the comments down below if you think we should keep it, or if you think that Remy will work with us to kind of check on our food preferences, see what we like, and maybe tailor some of the options for that evening to our preferred palette. So I'd appreciate that info if you can help me out. But like I said, very excited about the cruise, and I definitely have lots of upcoming content about that, packing and getting ready, and I will definitely be vlogging the cruise. So I cannot wait. We are counting down the days. It's going to be wonderful. So I think that is actually all of the laundry that I have here. So I'm gonna get this put away and move on to my next task for Sunday. But thank you guys so much for joining me on this little Sunday slice. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up so that I know to make more like it in the future. But I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye!